Oh, 25 more chickens. What's up, Thomas? We're just doing a little grind right now, trying to process some chickens. And then we got to go find some food. No food, we starve to death. Well, different than rush hour where I was chief of EMS, so working my way through the city. I was in the city originally, a lot long after it first opened. Many, many moons ago. Exactly. Exactly. Got to practice my organ harvesting for EMS when we get back going. I'm sure we'll have a lot of organ donors when it comes back, which I'm looking forward to. Ugh. Oh, I'm sure they're coming back. I'm sure they'll be back, and if especially Chow comes back, yeah, we'll definitely be doing some organ harvesting. I'm sure, and Kermie. You're absolutely right. Absolutely. If you've got to question it, it's probably for the best. I mean, I still think we should just do lobotomies on most of them, but hey, that's just me. There's a big black market for you know, organs, so yeah, I think we'd be all right. Make a little money on the side, harvest a kidney or two here and there, and a lung. But yeah, it's going to be much. Yeah, exactly. I think that would be fun. That'll be get some good RP right there. All right, let's go sell what I got left and go from there. Now, there's some really cool things coming up that are coming out that um, we're in talks with. The uniforms are, I'll tell you right now, the uniforms are freaking phenomenal. Um, I can't wait for y'all to see them. Oh, yeah, that was one of the big discussions that I had was about um, us being able to basically do what we want to do, and there's not going to be any of the force stuff that we had. So that's going to be really really cool. And there's, like I said, there's a lot of really cool stuff that's coming up that we're going to that's going to be implemented that I think is going to really make it much better. Kind of going back to when it first started. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Yeah, exactly. That was the thing that was one of the big topics that I brought up and in the meeting was you know just because you're in city doesn't mean you have to be on duty. If you want to be on duty, be on duty. If you don't, you don't. Um, and that was the the big topic. There's also, like I said, some different things coming in that we've talked about. Um, so it's going to be, once it gets all finalized, I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it more than the way it used to be. At least I think um, I know I'm going to, because you're not going to have to um, feel like you have to be on duty if you're in city, which a lot of people Um, a lot of people were like that. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, there's a lot that they're doing in the development phase. So it's going to be, and I can understand why they're doing it that way, and it's taking so long. There's a lot that they have to revamp. So, lot to revamp, lot to redo. So, whenever we get it back up, we're gonna get it back up, and it's going to be, and like Manny, Manny said, he doesn't want to do something just half-ass it, half-ass the server, and then it just be a big flop. So, you know, as I say, patience is a virtue, and it's very cool that it's coming along like it is. I just don't think he was expecting it to take this long. But then again, when you're doing it basically all on your own. Oh yeah, I miss everybody that's been on that was there. Been kind of cool seeing some people in some of the other places in the other cities. But yeah, I miss everybody out there, and it's going to be extremely fun once we get it back open. We're going to have a good time. We're also supposed to be getting some different vehicles, some helicopters. That was the other thing that I talked about was getting a helicopter where we can repel and things like that. And so that's something that's going to be coming. I don't know what kind of vehicles we're going to be getting, but um, we're going to be getting that. They don't know, and it was whatever it was that script with that helicopter that we had. It like broke, and like the camera system on it, the camera system, something with the script and the camera system went haywire, and that's why we couldn't use the cameras for like the longest. Yeah, that was fun. Um, and that's what I hope they do that. They'll bring back the tsunamis and stuff like that just before server reset. I think that'll be fun. I had blast with that, watching those. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, and we gotta, all I think all probies are going to have to swim. We're gonna take them out in the ocean and dump them, push them out of the helicopter, and they're gonna have to swim back in. I think that's what we need to do to make sure for their swim test.